All right, before we actually gain a bunch of light, I want to show you, we already have probably too much light. It's getting bright pretty quick. I'm going to show you some flashlights that we have. Let's talk about them real quick and just kind of show you their main capabilities real quick. All right, so these are our main three flashlights we're talking about. We have two from Olight. This is the Javelin Turbo 2, big old long guy, all right? This is the other Olight. I'm gonna get the name mixed up. The Seeker 3 Pro, this guy right here. That's him. And then this guy, this is a Britannia PT16. Britannia PT16. I charged these guys all up last night. Like I said, the sun's not out, not gonna be out for a while. But it's deceptively bright on the camera. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna switch you guys around this way. Hopefully the camera doesn't turn off. We got a target. Can we see the target? Yeah, okay, it's a guy right there, that little guy right there. That's about 25-ish yards. We'll start with the Olight, the Seeker 3. You gotta turn it on by kind of spinning this little wheel, right? That kind of unlocks it from a sleeper mode. You click it once, that's kind of a low, and then you should be able to click it twice. There you go, that's a high. So that's what this guy does. That's what this guy does as far as what his main output is. I'm not gonna talk about lumens necessarily. I think we've done individual reviews on these things. But this is a floodlight. This is like a light you would take on a walk. If you're walking down a trail, you know, you just gotta illuminate something, but it's rather close. And this is actually pretty, I mean, you should be able to tell that is pretty dang bright. Again, sun's not out, but we have light. On these lower modes, that you have, if we can do it. No, it's not gonna do it. But lower modes right here, this would be great for like in the back of the truck, looking around for something, all that kind of stuff. A personal light. That's what this guy's for. That's what I see it as. That's kind of what I use it as, all right? Put that guy away. Next we have the Britannia. No, the Brennite. Sorry, I can't read. The Brennite PT16. This guy right here. This guy is bright. This guy has a very bright light. Hopefully you can see that. We are easily illuminating that target at 25, and we are pushing back to that tree line, which is like at 100, maybe something like that. Dust devils and stuff flying around. It does have a spill, right? You got your little spill right here. Hopefully you can see that. But very bright hotspot. Very bright hotspot, and really you can look out and stuff, or it can reach out. It's a very, very bright light. Also has a strobe. We're gonna do strobes if you got seizure issues. There you go. That's the kind of strobe that we got. It kind of it changes. It's like a fast pulse and then a slower pulse, and that's not me doing that. That's just programmed into it. But anyway, that's this guy, the Brennite, not Britannia, the Brennite PT16. All right, and that is big enough that it's a serious light. It's small enough you could carry it in your pocket, not as an EDC, but as like a work light, or if you're going on walks and stuff. That's nice. Now, talking about walks and stuff, I've been using this. I'm getting old. I take walks sometimes. This guy's rather large. You could hit somebody. It's almost like a I forget the term, like a mag light kind of thing. It's almost like that. Very large. It has a button that you can press, like a remote switch that my son lost. I'm very pleased about that. But it has a port here on the side for charging. All these lights either have ports for charging or are magnetic charging. So this guy, you can turn it on here on the side, or you just go straight to the turbo, or no, this is low. Can you see that? Can you see me hitting the target maybe? This is low. So this is what I use when I'm walking around, or I'm walking, right? Because it's bright enough, it can illuminate my feet and stuff. But if I need a push light, you push it all the way in, and there you go. This has an extremely bright and hot center, right? You can easily, yeah, you can see it. You can easily push this thing up into the trees, up to the point to where you would need magnification to really look that far, or maybe my eyes are that bad. But you could attach this thing to a rifle. This is a serious light that I would not have any problems. I wish I'd have had this thing on sometimes back in law enforcement. We just need a rechargeable light. You don't want to use your duty light. This is bigger than I would want to just carry on my belt or anything. But keep in the car, this is a bright, stinking dadgum light. But its main use for me is that pinpoint, far-reaching light. Like if you were predator hunting, man, you could clean up with this thing. Anyway, that's this guy. They all have some slightly different features and stuff and different uses. I should have shot this like 15 minutes ago when the sun was still a little bit further down, but I think we still get the point. You can still see the advantages to every single one of these lights. So there you go. That's just a little look at these guys and their uses.